Hi guys, it's Karen. If you are here for the Valentine blog hop, you're at the right place. You would have just come from Ashley at my scrapping place, and if you wanted to start at the beginning, you want to go to Princess and the Paper. Um, what I'm going to make today, I have two projects. Neither one involves the Cricut, so um, sorry, or maybe that's a good thing, a little break, I don't know. The first thing I'm going to show you is this Valentine box that you can make for your kids. Throw candy in it, and that's what my kids are getting. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I also want to tell you this is about the 50th time I've made this video. I was having problems with the camera, so I've gone through a lot of red paper. So in order to save the red paper, I'm starting all over with green. So anyway, you want two pieces of 12 by 12 paper. First thing you're going to do is take a ruler and you're going to go diagonally from one end to the other. Sorry if that's too close. I'm trying to back up a little bit. Okay, not going to do it. Okay, so what you want to do is go from corner to corner and somewhere in the middle make a line. Do the same thing from the opposite corner and make another line. Basically, we're looking for the center of our paper. You wouldn't do it that dark. You don't want it that dark, and you wouldn't have to do it that dark. I just want to make sure you guys can see it. First thing you're going to do is take your four corners into the center and make a crease. And you can use your bone folder if you want. I'm sorry if I'm going too fast. I'm afraid the camera's going to stop again. And I have little pieces of this whole video, all in about 50 pieces, and I don't know if anybody wants to do that. Okay, so once you do all four corners, go back to your first corner, and you're going to go from here to the first crease. And if you line up this seam with that seam, you know that you're straight on, and it's going to come out straight. You're going to do that on all four sides. And I noticed that the cheaper the paper is, it makes it easier to make the box, but it's not as sturdy. The real heavy paper, it cracks when you try and crease it, so you don't want that either. So this seems to be a medium weight, which is pretty good. So after you take all four big corners, and your last fold is little corner to the first seam. And do that all the way around. Okay, after you do that, you are going to take your scissors and you are going to go from here, the top of this seam, to the first corner in your bottom square. So you're basically going to cut down to that seam and to the next crease. To the first crease and to the second. Then you want to go diagonally across and do the same thing. From the first to the corner of that one. Okay, after you do that, you're going to turn it, and this you're going to start with your corner. You're going to fold it once, twice, and then it stands up and you fold the two sides in. Turn it around, go from the corner down, and then fold the two sides in. Then you're going to take this end, go straight up, fold it over the top, and the point comes out. So basically, you are going straight up. This piece is going to go back. So you hold that back, and then that basically helps you make the bottom. You can put a little bit of adhesive here if you want. You really don't need it. Anyway, that is your top. To make the bottom, you are going to do the same thing. You're going to take your trimmer, and the paper that was just 12 by 12, we're going to cut it and make it 11.5 by 11.5. So you want to take a 1/2 inch, so it's a little bit smaller to fit over the bottom. So this is 11.5. Turn it, do the same thing. Okay. So, first step again was corner to corner. And opposite, corner to corner. Oops. Okay, again, the first step is the corner to the center. And you can do this with any size paper, as long as it's square. So I made a couple different sizes so you can see. I'll show you after. And as long as it's square, you can do it. Okay, so after you do the 4 corners, this corner to this seam right here. And again, to the first seam, and line these 2 up. And again, line these 2 up. Oops, that one's a little crooked. And this one to there. And then the last step is this top corner. Okay, and now we just have those 4 cuts to make from here to the center, and then directly across, same thing. Okay, now go to the sides, and we're just going to fold in and tuck those corners, fold in, again tuck these corners, and go. So this guy is smaller, so this is our top, and it fits perfect. Now this 2 guys that we just did and this one are 12 by 12. This side is 12 by 12. This guy is 10 by 10. And this little guy is 6 by 6. And this is just really cute if you make jewelry, put a couple of earrings in. You can do it for whatever holiday or just a plain. Double-sided paper works good too. I just punched out some hearts here. And put some peachy keen face on it. And then this one I just left plain. But this is a good size for gift cards. And I will show you how I went about to decorate it. I'll start with this, because I have so many already started. Okay, if you want to put ribbon on it, you want to just glue a piece down before you put your center top piece. And what I did was just go in and measure the top, which is 4 inches. So I did 3 3/4 square. Here it is. If I get this video done, I'm going to be like thrilled. Or it's going to be like a 15-step video on my blog. Okay. So once that's on, you can tie this guy. And you want to tie it loose because it's underneath. It's not very thin, thick paper. So I do put a couple of glue dots here. And then you can tie that in the bow if you want. And for the sides, I basically did the same thing. Measured them. I don't really measure, so I kind of put a piece of paper there. And just took it in 1/4 of an inch on every side, marked it with my fingernail and then I cut it. I usually don't measure. There. And this guy. And there. And then you decorate it. And I'll probably give these ones to my boys because they are the less girly, I guess. And that is my project. If anybody would like, I can draw out that for someone if that'll help them with the folding. But I'm going to go get ready for my second video. So if you want to hang around, if not, your next place is Kara's Sweet Creations. But I do have one more video. So I will